It's day 10. And usually I would have already had my video recorded in the morning. However, today was a great day and it was a much needed day. I got to learn what I need from my relationships, from all of them, especially friendships. But like my biggest needs to be met is literally having someone who will call me out when I'm slipping out of character, and also allow me the space to be defensive in that moment, because obviously a trauma has been triggered, a trigger has been triggered, or I'm healing something. Like I'm about to learn something, because that's what life is for me. Lessons in practice. So I need to be given that space to be defensive, because of being ADHD, change disrupts my whole process. Like when I'm pointed out that something needs to be corrected, it's going to be met with force at first, because for me, change is like the most stressful thing. Even positive change will receive a negative reaction at first, because it's automatic for me, because I'm coming off of my course. So I need people who will let me be defensive in a moment. Let me get it out. Let me just because by the end of it, we're going to be able to have a conversation, and I'm going to acknowledge what I did wrong, take accountability for it, and if I don't figure out my own ways of fixing it, I need the person that brought this up to me to help me figure out how to fix it, because I may not have the words available to know how to fix it. Okay, I've acknowledged it, I've accepted it, I've apologized for it, but now how do I fix that? So I usually try to work with that person to figure it out. Yes, it may take a while for me to find the words that I need to use, which is why I've understood that I am not for everybody. I'm a very exhausting person. Like, I get that because of the way that my brain works and the way that I have thought processes and things, and like the things that make me tick for me to just function on a normal basis. For me, it is exhausting. I'm aware of that. Side note, if you have someone in your life that has autism and ADHD, they have both, please give them extra love, patience, and kindness. Please. We don't mean to be this way. We do not mean to be this way. We do not want to be this way. There are times where we see the amazing, awesome advantage of it, because yes, it is so unique and beautiful in its own way. It is also the most exhausting thing in the world. It's so stressful and it's so exhausting, and it's so much. It is so much all of the time. Even if you know how to like work with it and whatever, like even if you are able to do that, it's still an exhausting process to have to go through, because that's how your brain works. So that's what I need. I need someone who knows that they can call me out on it and allow me to have those natural reactions that I'm going to naturally have. Those are things that I cannot change about myself. I have tried and I've tried and I've tried. I just need safe enough environments to do that, because then they don't happen everywhere else. If I do it here, I won't do it there. Whew. Goodness. Like the ADHD side, I just need a spot to talk. To talk out loud. A lot of the time, it's just explaining what my thought process is, because the autism is trying to find all the words. It's trying to find all the words to be as literal and factual and simplified as possible, because I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting time. If I can say it in the quicker way, I'm going to say it that way. I don't like the fluff. I don't like all the fluff. The fluff bothers me. Just get to the point. Like, for me. So, sometimes I will go nonverbal, because autism's trying to find words. So I have the thankful. Those are the moments I'm thankful for the ADHD, because I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Like, hey, I just lost my words. I'm finding my words. This is what I'm doing to find my words. Like, or I will tell you the process so you have all of the pieces that you can follow along too. And that gets pretty lengthy sometimes. It gets pretty lengthy. It does. It gets lengthy. So thank you to all the people who do give me that, and you know who you are. You're amazing human beings. You, especially those that came in as strangers and who saw me and was like, hey, are you on the spectrum? You shouldn't have been treated that way. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. And I was like, bless you, human. Bless you, you beautiful being. Yep. You get given people at the right times, because I now have people who understand me and they get why I am the way that I am, which has allowed me to be more okay and comfortable removing myself from my relatives and just kind of going my own way, because I now have found people that accept me and that understand me and love me for me, even though I get kind of chaotically messy on occasions. So it's nice. It's nice to finally get that. So yeah, understanding my needs on so many levels. But more importantly, understanding my needs in relationships. So hopefully, if you're like me, you now know and you can now figure out what you need and who you need it from. And guess what? If you're not getting it from those people, let them go. You don't have to let them go in anger. You don't gotta be mean to them. You don't gotta talk down to them. Trust me, I've tried it all. I have tried everything from healthy and positive to toxic and negative. I've tried it all. I've done it all. So do what's best for you without having to go through all of that. It's not worth it. I know you're going to think that it's going to feel good in the moment. And in the moment it will feel good. But it won't feel good afterwards, because you realize, ooh, that wasn't me and I allowed myself to come out of character. No, thank you. No. So you just have to learn that that's not your people. And go find the people that see you, that get you, that know you, and love you. Just like I do. I love you. I hope you're doing great. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hopefully your weekend is fantastic. You're doing great. You got this. No matter what part of your journey you're on, no matter what step, you're at the beginning, the middle, the end, doesn't matter. You're doing great. We've got this. We're going to do this together. Yay! Mwah! I love you.